Alright, so the last 2 hours didn't happen. We'll see if this one comes off a bit better. North Sea recalled. 3 ships scuttled. Cogs over here. Activate galley. We don't pay the army. We do pay the fleet, and the fleet guards Lubeck. Give it a couple of days for things to settle. And we look to Hanseatic, Novgorodian, Livonian and Teutonic support, if we can. Oh well, we can get the Teutons right off the bat. But perhaps I should wait, because if they suddenly change their mind then they're going to back out. Right, you're rivaled with Muscovy, so we will agree to that. Rival Poland. Rival Brandenburg, also rival Brandenburg. So if I do Brandenburg, 2 birds, 1 stone. And Poland. Alright. Take 2. The problem is they're only just going to be my friend here, so I should get my relations a bit higher before I do jump the gun. Fine, don't need legitimacy. If anything, a lack of it will do me good. Oh, I didn't lose legitimacy. My legitimacy is tied to the Danes ones, okay. And they're losing it because they have negative stability. Roger. Alright, I want that Hanseatic one. Let's get it fast. Get all the support. Okay, Novgorod won't last long then. Ah, thanks for the reminder on the merchant. Can't help but notice how I don't have revolt risk, nationalism in Iceland or Agder. Alright, so I've got the Hansa on my side. Keep my 1 regiment there. Still want more galleys though. More money would be good. And getting Novgorod on my side would be great, but not vital. Friendly towards Denmark, you swine. I'm being begged to improve my relations with the Hansa. You might be right there. Since I'm not going to get Livonian until they turn hostile, or rather not friendly towards Denmark, I should keep high relations with Hansa. Let's keep that galley spam going. 4 and 3. Need a bit of money for troops at the very least. Okay, I can get Novgorod. Let's try and beat Sweden to the punch here. Right, talking about the party drink. Oh, right. I hate them. Not anymore. Medieval infantry, go. Get all the support we can get. Right. Such a dire shame that the Livonians wouldn't help us out. Pomeranians might. Might. I think I would need to get 20 more relations with them. That can be arranged. Using a little trick. Norway gets all the support it needs using one weird trick. Because I would love those 4 galleys to help me out in the seas. So I make him go home and I send another one, and that gets my relations up twice as fast. I wonder if I can juggle Hunza. Might be too dangerous. Alright, so far I have got 3 people on my side. Unfortunately Novgorod's a bit of a write-off. But what can you do? Let's get that maintenance sky high. Gee, that's a big fleet. A fairly big fleet. I'd be ready to help them out at a moment's notice. So, stop relation improvement with you, and then send another one down ASAP. Oh, jeez. Getting my relations up with Pomerania doesn't seem to be helping as much as I thought it would. I thought it would go up ever so slightly faster. Can't dwell on that, need to get it high. Also keep my eyes on the Swedish troops. If they move south and they're going to declare, and I need to beat them to that punch. Oh man, if anything it's going lower. They're hostile towards Denmark, but... oh, that's a lot of money to sink on getting Pomerania in the war. 15 ducats. But I'll try, damn it. Turn of the month, maybe? If I can get that to less than -10. No, it's just dropping. Come on, Pomerania, I need you. Maybe you need me more than I need you. Dip rep improves the chance of people agreeing to your things. So for example, my current diplomatic reputation is 2, which makes them gives them a +4 chance. So each point of diplomatic reputation gives them +2 chance of supporting my independence. Okay, what's it gonna be? That's it, that's enough. That'll get him in. So I hire Elias. Don't need him for very long, I just need you to support my independence. I can ask on the 12th. You will help me. And now we do it. Preferably once all my ships are in one place. Check Scotland too while you're at it. Nah, they hate me. Well, you're right, I should be checking for other people that would be more likely. Friendly towards Denmark. Swine. Right, Novgorod's troops won't help me out at all, but at least Sweden can burn on their lands for a bit. Oh, geez, Sweden's about to go for it. Well, not today, Sweden. Lithuania, Holstein, Sweden. Teutonic Order, Pomerania, Novgorod, hands out. Let's go. 5-4-1. I've seen worse. I've certainly seen better. Probably should have stopped the Danes from crossing over to my land sooner. I see they're more interested in dealing with the Hansa, which suits me fine. Now, what are you going to do, Sweden? Because I've got a big problem with you guys. Off to a good start. Right, so Swedes are going to stay there for a bit. Don't know if that'll help me out or not. This won't help much, but I gotta do everything in my power to defeat these guys. It's a big shame that I don't have much money right now. Okay. Godspeed, man. Fortunately, the Hanseatic are beating off the Danish in Lubeck. Works to my advantage. Works vastly to my advantage. Swedes are separating the Novgorod fleet, and they'll probably destroy it with relative ease. The Teutons have a lot of galleys. I'll be sure to back them up if the time requires. Slight problem is how to deal with the mainland here. Makis, yes, the stream will be on YouTube. I always put these Europa streams on YouTube. It's not too bad if he takes that, because I can scorch my capital, he'll move north into it and his troops will die. Speaking of dying, don't like what's happening to my fleets, so Pomerania, help me out. Oh, now that is help. Goodbye, Danes. Pankraz von Crescent. Well, he has your number, whoever he is. Pomeranian god of boats. Utterly gorgeous. Alright, now I have no problem spending my my power right now. Hello, Viking. Welcome. If only more people like you only arrived at this point, it would make me look a lot better than I've looked for the past 2 hours. So we're independent within 2 years instead of 20. And my ships are in a bad way. Detach the damaged. Get the others. Yeah, I can heal up in Lubeck. Or can I? Yeah, they are healing. It's a shame. I want to look at everything, but I need to keep an eye on here. Because that one stack is bait. And nothing but. So, Hans are doing a fantastic job in the south. No. Novgorod doing utterly nothing, but their fleet did help me out ever so slightly. Don't want Poland as a rival anymore, it's all about the Danish. Pretenders up in Norway, up in Iceland, yeah sure, do whatever you want. How good are you? Oh, also you are so fired. You want to install a 221? Afraid that ain't happening. He'll never be able to garner enough support up there anyway. I mean, he'll only control 2 provinces, at best. Still, I might have to put him down. The Pomeranians and the Teutons... Ah, they are helping. They're taking out the Lithuanian trash. If they do that, all they need to do is get military access to Mecklenburg, and they really have no reason not to give it. Possibly. Rivalry and threatened. No, if you're threatened, you should give it. Friendly and threatened. Threatened nations almost always give military access. The Dip Rep guy was only level 1, but he was costing me too much money. Speaking of too much money, war taxes. Every little helps here. Not even at my force limit, so one of you, and I will get some medieval infantry when I can afford them. I will send out a looting party. Hopefully they survive. Embarrassing if they didn't. Next month. Ka-ching. We're in the money. Brandenburg doesn't need to be my rival anymore, but we will make Novgorod our rival. And even though they're helping us out right now, we want our Coca-Cola, and I want to max out those relations with Poland. Good way to use my diplomats, because I won't be suing for peace anytime soon. It'll be frustrating because I can't check to see how Lithuania is on the peace front, but I'm confident I won't be able to get peace for them for at least 3 years. Okay, right, he's finally given up sieging that scorched earth. Works to my benefit. But I wonder if he's going to try and come back. There we go. Looking good so far. That isn't, though. Those Danes probably crushed the Hanseatic. That's something I could do without. To the point that maybe I should get my cogs back to reinforce the Hanseatics. So, what are those horses doing? I suppose it doesn't cares me. Let's get our dosh. Now what's that? 2 and 5 and 3 and 2, so 12 ducats. Worth the tiny bit of manpower that it will cost. Yeah, let's do Finland as well. Money is king at the moment. Also, where are those men still there? No easy way for me to check. There's little reason for me not to spread out my fleet at the moment, since they really don't have any power over me right now. Possibly. No, I'm confident in my fleet. At least this way I can maximize my income from blockades. Oh, dang, I forgot to stop to loot Aland. But it's only 1 ducat. I will not weep over it. People are trying to convince me to go on the offensive here. Negative. I lack money. The enemy's still strong. I want them to burn through some of their manpower. I don't have military access to Novgorod, but they're involved in the war, so I can't get these places. Oh, that's a pain. All these revolts, man, getting in my way. Should I deal with them? I suppose this 7 stack's really just for show. I should deal with those pretenders whilst I can. Right, where's my cogs? Oh, if this all goes to put because of Rebs, I won't be a happy man. What do I need to break free? I need 22% to break free, and you get ticking war score from protecting your capital. But that's not good enough for me. I want to go 100% if possible. Specifically, I want these 2 provinces and independence. Well, Lapland and Osterbotten, or Västerbotten and Osterbotten makes no difference as long as I get the 2 bottoms. That's what it's all about. Alright. Oh, damn. That isn't so good. But you only need to kill them to win. So at least that's that. Shame I had to lose that other cog. If I had 3 cogs, this would be a clean job. 86 to force a PU. I think so. Depends on the CB. It's been a long time since I've done that. Terrain is somewhat favourable for me in Iceland. Okay, 1 province about to fall. Okay, those Rebs can't even win up there, that's fine. It's just a loss of income. Jake, why aren't you using a galley up in Iceland to block the Danish? Because this galley is here to prevent piracy. Same reason that this galley is not being used to blockade, it's being used to stop piracy. The loss of income from blockades because of piracy is worse than what I potentially lose. Look at this, Holstein's going for it. But it's their cog versus my galley, it's only because they were forced out into the sea. Come on, Hansa, you gotta keep it together here. It's all on you. Good, they made it. But I wish they were playing a bit smarter. They should have more men. They should be wiping these retreating stacks. But they're having none of it. Okay. Wow, the Teutons are in pieces here. Now this is enormously risky. Recalling far too many troops from my homeland here, and without much to back me up here. Oh, okay. Are they gonna go for Jämtland? They are, aren't they? It's not what I expected. 26th. Not what I expected at all. I thought he would go for the capital after he had that. 3rd of December. Alright. 15 ducats potentially wasted. We'll give it a go. Alright. Yeah, looks like he's going for Jämtland. So he arrives there in a day. I'm just going to scorch and dismiss and see what he does from there. Like I said, this is very risky. He's coming to attack me there. But I should get the full defensive bonus, and if I kill him that will end that and I can ferry my troops back home. Looks like I have enough war score to go independent, but I'm going to try and push for a bit more. I will be back in just a minute. Okay, right, I should have foreseen them going for Jämtland. But I did not, because I'm a fool. At least I was able to catch this province with a very low garrison. Let's see how this goes. I'm spreading my troops out way too thin. Alright, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? 3rd of January. Oh, damn. That isn't good at all. Alright, we'll see what happens here then. My troops are at the mercy of the Swedish here. Oh, jeez, how long have you been burning about over there? Long enough to re-loot these provinces at least. Alright, risky biscuits. I hope he doesn't stop and siege that province. Oh, discovered at 86%. What a bum. Again, these aren't sorted by age. Right. What have you got for me? Fourth. What'll it be? Where are you going? Right, he is sieging that. That's a real pain. In a way, at least he's tied up. So I should use that to my advantage. I'm over my force limit though. Don't want it to be too costly. Actually take Alan this time. Gotta loot fast. Now, because there's such a low garrison, I can just assault this province and get it back instantly. Or so I hope. Gotta loot to pay for my men. Okay, they died. I got the province back. Let's get our men home in time for Christmas. Now, hopefully that Scorched Earth will be enough to reduce that Jämtland stack to so low that they can't siege it. But since they got a breach, maybe I shouldn't be too hopeful. The two can play at the breaching game. You're breaching to the choir here. Alright, got the conquest. Let's get our provinces back too, please. Don't be too costly. Costly in morale, but not men, and that's what's important. We got it back. That's a pain. Sweden decided to come out and play. And our friends aren't doing anything about it. Okay, admittedly neither am I, but still. No, there's no way they'll get through that Teutonic wall of cogs, of galleys, surely. Maybe if I keep hoping it'll be true. Right, some of my troops home. Let's get the rest. Get the mercs, they're quite important for preserving manpower. If Denmark annexes Sweden, you'll have a much easier time because Swedish ideas are OP. Well, that's all nice and all, but Denmark takes aristocratic ideas. Forget that, Teutonics, you're on your own. Forget that and a bag of chips. Okay, great. Not so great. Well, the war is going in my favour, I'd say. I could probably get independence right now. No, but we're not too far off. Tell you, it would be a bit closer if the Hanseatic troops actually pulled themselves together. They're tempting me to go down there and smash Holstein on my own, but I got my hands full here. If I dissuade these stacks, then I will do just that. I really missed that third cog. It would make everything so much easier. But hey, what's the fun of everything going too easily? Right, that dissuaded him. Or I rather think his lack of troops dissuaded him. He no longer had enough to keep the siege going. Or did he? 882. Garrison of 864. He did have enough. What's he playing at? Well, it cares me not. We've still got this. Actually, I just really want the Hansa to keep it together a bit more. Oh! Lithuania's out of the war. They got pile-drived into a personal union, which, as we learnt, pulls you out of all wars with a white peace. Now I will be seeking that alliance with Poland. Jeez, Novgorod, you look like crap. You look like Big Al when he's not got his glasses on. Oh. Oh damn. Whoa, where's that Teutonic fleet? This isn't so good. Abort. Abort. Get our troops home before they notice, if possible. Yeah, good night. At least it didn't cost war score, but it tanked my prestige, something nasty. That's really, really bad for the war. So who defeated the Teutonic ships? And where are the Pomeranian troops? Seriously, where are the Pomeranian troops? Well, there's a lot of them. Oh, okay. They're just chilling out over in Lithuania, as they do. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. And if Sweden an enemy, I can milk a bit of prestige from this battle, assuming that I win it. Alright, good, the Hansa are slaughtering the Danish. Ever closer to our goal of independence. like a good Scotsman. Teutons decided not to help me because I abandoned them. Nah. They know what's good for them. Still, no way was I getting on the Polish-Lithuanian bad side. Not by a long shot. That's not so good though. Danish crossing the strait. Puts me at a brutal disadvantage here. So how will I play this one? When these Swedes finish up this siege, which I have at least 2 ticks left of, they're not going to go to Jämtland because it's scorched, and it is scorched until Christmas. Which gives them 1, 2, 3 potential provinces to go to. I think what I want to do is have 1 troop down in each of them. No mercenaries here, okay. So if I defeat you... Okay, well, you've given up on that siege, okay. Well, I'll still kill you to milk a bit of prestige. I'll set down 1 regiment on each of these bordering provinces. I'll go for one of them and I will do the trick of pulling away just before they arrive. This is pretty brutal. Come on, kill them. They're just Swedes! Swedish fleet have got my number, that's for sure. Alright, so with a bit of luck I'll have enough time to pull my troops back. The revolt I had in Finnmark just disintegrated. That's great. I'll get my troops down to the highly defendable lands of Agder. Alright, so this just holds out for 2 more sieges. Hey, it's got a 93% chance of holding out for this one. How could it lose? How indeed. Still, I need better timing than that. I don't want him marching into this stack. That would be game ogre. Utterly disgusting. Just 1 point better than a Republican. I hope you die. Okay, 79% chance of success. Go. Give it to me good. Severely disappointed by those Pomeranians not going home, helping out with the greater cause. Alright, great. Minus 20 because Denmark is making gains. Show me these gains, Denmark. Probably the fleet-related gains. Okay, that's looking alright, even if it falls. Surely they won't go there, but I need to keep my eye on it just in case. I think it's a lot easier to get to Jämtland, but a lot faster than they can make it. Of course, worst case scenario is he reaches around and wipes that 1 step, but I don't think there'll be time. In fact, this is even better if he reinforces this 12 stack. By all means, drain your manpower even more, please. Sweden still got good manpower. But I'm making money, and I'd hazard a guess that they are not. Treasury of 22. Huh. I'm sure there's a way to check if they've got loans or not. Oh, they've got no inflation, so maybe not. Ah, well. Come on, Sweden. Surprise me. Champland is becoming a concern. That scorched earth will run out. And it'll only run out at the turn of the month, so... It only takes 17 days to make someone. Independence is just a number. Okay, right, we can just about get independence anyway. That will change when this province falls, which it will. There you go. Oh, jeez. What are you doing? It's entirely possible that they're going to arch back for that province. Very wasteful with my men here, but at least only one of them have to die. Alright, what'll it be? You're full of surprises today, Sweden. Full of surprises. And for that, I commend you. So he's returning home, going to Västergötland. But why? Are you going to push your way into the Hansa? What a mysterious nation. Well, I can't let my guard down. He could be faking me out. DDR, Doki Doki Rebels. More like Doki Doki Revolution right now. Alright, he is going south. Is he going to join up with the Danes? Boy, I sure miss having that strait blocked. Well, the Hansa's right there. How did they march through? Well, just gotta win this one the old-fashioned way, no straight tricks. We're gonna play it straight. Champland's Scorched Earth runs out next month. So, I'm going to assume they're going to join up into one, even though they hate each other. And then they're going to come for me. Bring it on, that's what I say. Make it interesting for me. Right, I can get my independence, but never settle for just independence. Alright, so moving up to Värmland. I hope he doesn't go for this province, because then that'll open him up to all these other ones. Keep ourselves spread out. Maneuverability wins wars. Maybe everyone should be up there. Yes, so he is going for that. However, I can dissuade him possibly. Ah, it was a trap! A very well orchestrated trap. Trap, just... I think the Swedes are going to go back for Champland. don't think that's enough to stop... Oh, it is. Stop Denmark dead. Come on, think of something else, Denmark. Think of something else. My capital? It's certainly an option. Rather you didn't, though. Okay, what's going on? What are you gonna do? Great choice. I commend your choice of places to attack. So unfortunately you've got it blockaded, so it might even fall faster than expected, but I need to pay close attention. 27th. I can wrap you around there, smash that 3 stack, loot you again, and then prepare to kill you. Sounds great. So 27th is the day. Gotta pay attention to that. 23, 4, 5, and 6. We scorch our capital. We dismiss our man because it would just be lost prestige otherwise. And there we go. That stack will melt for as long as they've besieged that province. Means I'm a man down again. But we can keep besieging this province. We don't need many men to do so. Hopefully peasants don't rise up in it. We'll get our men back. And we will stick that boot so far in. Let's keep the war taxes going because money makes the world go round. I don't have any claims on Sweden. There was no time. I had to get my independence first. Oh damn. Sweden's having none of this. They wised up. There we go. Keeps them there. But unfortunately he's not going to hang around. He'll escape my my wintry hell. So he's probably going to wrap around for Jämtland. That's okay. I can deal with that. Okay, that's fine too. It is more men that I have to dismiss. But at least I can send him into his icy grave, 6th of April. When you get independence, you should play Let It Go. I don't understand. No claims, see? Just a claim on Novgorod. If there's going to be any of them left. Okay, 6th of April. 3, 4, 5. Burn the land, dismiss the man. Jeez, is there anything left to burn up here? That's what I want to know. And now he melts. And he seems quite content on staying there, so that works for me. I can assemble an army worthy of him. Still 10 for 10. The Hanseatic are doing phenomenally well down there given the circumstances. I don't know why he's so keen on attacking me here though. I mean, it's great for me if he does. But I am just going to blitz him in mountains. 5 to 0. 11 to -3. Effortless. What was he thinking? Tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we need more money, so let's loot. Just challenge into a fair battle in the mountains. Yeah, sure. Because I want to lose again. Those peasants are doing me a great favour though. They almost take Vasterbotten. I can swoop in for the kill, take over their siege. They're still making money, which is good. Add another, what is it, 12 ducats to the pile from taking all this. 4, 9, 12. Good. Alright, the Teutons are out of this, so there goes my naval superiority, but I don't think that's required anymore, now that their troops have melted on my lands. This isn't very nice. They're building up a bit of an army here. Let's leave behind a few men to deal with that and move in for the kill otherwise. Seems keen on fighting me in Nark. Well, bring your best horses. I said your best horses. Alright. They're getting on fairly well with their sieges here, so I'll make everyone join up, but in such a way that they don't take attrition, or they don't take much attrition. If they were to join whilst those troops were stationary, they would suddenly take siege attrition. But since they were in movement, they didn't. So hopefully we can wipe down this fairly low stack. The next phase is in 15 days, so I'll try and make a movement first. Godspeed, my man. Godspeed. He's got a 2-2-1. Okay, if that's the case, I'd rather they got the next tick of attrition. Gotta dance. Oh jeez, that didn't work out. Oh fine, come to me. Take the crossing penalty. They're still sitting on scorched earth. I love just watching those numbers fall. Hopefully we have this. They certainly have the advantage in terms of cavalry. I should be more cautious than this. Heavy losses for me, but at least I've wiped their army clean. And deal with them. Get up to deal with the Danes as well. How's it going down there? Whew, Hansa. Good job. Jake's tricks to save like 20 manpower or something else. Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do to win here. One thing would be to start besieging this, but it's still got scorched earth for a while. Tricky. Well, it's only costing me 3 war score. the Danes are tanked for prestige. I should really push harder. That would be easier with a bit more of a navy on my side. Where is that Hanseatic navy? It's not looking so hot. Neither are my number of galleys, down to 4. I think it would be suicide to help out there, but I gotta try. What's unfortunate is I haven't occupied anything. So if I want to lay claim, I'm gonna have a hard time doing that. Okay, no, that really would be suicide. Let's let sleeping dogs lay. Don't want to settle for just independence, but that's looking like what I'm gonna get. The Swedes are still raising an army. How do they manage it? Probably taking loans aplenty. Hansa are still at medium, Pomerania high. Oh, Pomerania, nice of you to join us. Hope you didn't stress yourself marching over from Lithuania. Right, I should really prevent them from taking my capital. But my lack of, well, everything is going to hurt. But if they take my capital, that's, I think, 20 prestige down the bucket. Right. Between the Hansa and Pomerania, I just need to hold firm. Alright, don't fall now. Hold strong, Arkan. Brilliant stuff. Since I'm paying over the odds of my troops, I'm actually going to merge them. Bring them up to full strength. And let's kill some Danes. Get out of my land! Fighting on the plains, possibly due to my superior maneuver. And also that it's mostly plains, that must help. And then the Danes went goodbye. But I have to suffer a bit of attrition here because I'm stuck in my own scorched earth. Now we gotta go because I want some land out of this. I want these 2 provinces, and I'll be damned if I'm not gonna get them. Jeez! There's nothing left of Novgorod. 12... 17 base tax. I think he still might be a bit much to vassalize. Wow, okay. I think Muscovy was watching the previous stream and just got really jealous. Right, I can save a bit of manpower if I make these 2 guys march together. So they don't take the siege attrition from landing in Västerbotten. Speed things up a little bit. But I'll split them in half here to dump half of them there, and the other half go to Osterbotten. Everybody wins. That's a shame, because I'm probably going to be waiting quite a while on these sieges. It's imperative that Hansa and Pomerania don't peace out during that time. It's also important that Sweden don't assemble an army and kick me real hard. Sweden are preventing from these troops from marching over. Nice. Nice green. Maybe I can bait them out. Hey Sweden, check me out. Look at all my... I'm gonna maintain that diplomat. I need to keep high relations. In fact, since I'm independent, I should be seeing to that royal marriage, maybe? I will guarantee you. That'll almost get us the royal marriage. Teutonic Order, Livonian Order, Crimea. Just so happens I too hate Crimea. How about it? Let us make marriage. Just about. Gotta let it tick up for a couple of months. Okay, so we're in a good position. If everything goes belly up, I can at least get my independence, but I would really rather stick it to Sweden. That is, if either of these want to show any sign of budging. That's nice. Keep giving me that that war score for battles. Also, it'll give... Wow, a wipe. Good job. Pride of this nation. Right, galleys are cheap. Well, we'll send one in as a sacrificial galley, I suppose. Come and get me, Sweden. Or don't. It's up to you. Oh well, free blockade money for me. I'm not complaining. What I am complaining about is the speed at which he's able to siege Kola. He's gonna probably get that done and smash my troops, because he's built up an army whilst I've been dithering. Not so good. Farewell morale. Right, he's going to Lapland. Where will he go after that? Hopefully Jämtland. Tie him up in a siege. Actually, if that one stack gets to Kola first, it'll attach to that stack and slow it down considerably. We'll watch on the 23rd of February. He's currently going to arrive in Lapland at the 10th of March. Oh no, he attached there first. Oh well. Die Jobu. Excellent, he is going for Jämtland. I don't even care about scorching it right now. The war is won. I just want these two provinces. This is just so much better when I take control of my own destiny. Alright, Osterbotten falls, and this is all over. Plus, of course, the Hansa pieces out. That would be horrible. But I gotta be greedy. Let's get rid of you. No sense paying over the odds here. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Bit of money for my trouble. And yeah, I don't have to worry about Lithuania because they are out of here. They are old news. Old and busted. I could go for more land. I could quite comfortably go for more land. But I very specifically don't want that. Oh cool, Finland has a core there. Very specifically because if I get too much aggressive expansion, I'm going to mount a coalition against me. Yeah, I could demand more out of this. Maybe not that much more. Free Gotland, make my own vassal? Surely not. They've got 4 base stacks. It's a lot more than me. But you know what? If it weakens them, if it weakens the Danes, I think I'd be all for it. Okay, 2 pieces of land. Release Gotland. I don't really care about their alliance with Riga because Riga, old Prussian is old and busted Prussian. Satisfied with that. This peace deal will cost Norway 25 diplomatic power. Why do I get the feeling that it's not going to cost me 25 diplo? Alright. Go. Yeah, it cost me like almost 100. Straight off the bat, harsh treatment and core. And what is more, we're going to release Finland because they have a lot of cores that are going to be useful to us. We actually did very well on the manpower there. Very, very well. Not a single loan either. This is great. Now, just to be sure, you're nowhere near vassalization, are you? Because of distance between borders? Yeah, I can deal with that later on. But I will ally and marry you with the view to making you my special little one. Get too many relations, because now we've got alliances with everyone that helped us break free. So we're going to get rid of the Novgorod one, because I don't want it, not by a long shot. What else don't I want? Alliance with Pomerania and the Hansa. Won't Pomerania drag me into a Brandenburg war? And Brandenburg's allied with Poland, and Poland probably doesn't like Pomerania existing. So forget about the Pomerania alliance. Hansa, however, we do want. Cordial? Great. So, dissolve you. I'm sure this is mincing my trust with just about everyone, but I care not. Our barks amazingly survived. Keep patrolling Lubeck. And the rest of our fleet can stay there. What little of it remains. Do I even have any cogs left? 2 cogs. Where were they? There, of course. Well, I feel good about that. question is, what now? Because Muscovy got a lot stronger than I was intending on them getting. Novgorod doesn't look too vassalizable right now. I really want that Polish-Lithuanian alliance. Oh, okay. Sweden's gunning for Denmark. Straight away. Yes, could exhaust Sweden. I should take advantage of the situation. Although I got that truce, so maybe not my brightest plan there. I do want to mince Muscovy. I really want to mince Muscovy. But how? Allied with Scotland. Well, fancy that, okay. Alliance with England, I see no reason not to do that. Also, I'm gonna rehire you. It was a mistake to fire you, I admit it. A great one. Gonna dismiss those mercs, let me think. Each year they cost me too much, so get rid of you guys. We will make up our troop numbers with regular standing army. Cheers, big ears. Now with that I'll be able to get the royal marriage and... but no, not quite the alliance, unfortunately. Now question, if I fight Novgorod, will England join in? Because England don't have a truce with Scotland. And if I blitz Scotland... I would definitely get on England's bad side, but England's pathetic. Gotta remain active. I can't get bogged down here. England say no. Well, what if I were fighting Scotland? England still say no. That alliance with Hansa is actually dragging me down. Yeah, it's possible that I'd do better without it, but I can't help but feel that that's a lot of power that's good to have on my side. But diplomatic points are the aim of the game here. Maybe it's Gotland that's dragging me down. Oh well, just have to deal with it for now. Looking at it, if Lapland were to revolt, the only possible person they could defect to is Finland, so I will leave them as be. And just hope that they do revolt. They should get the event. Northman's faring a little bit better this time, slightly. To anyone that's been joining, yeah, as the title says, the goal of this is to get Norwegian Wood. And I think as long as you quickly get into a good position, it can't be that hard. Norwegian Wood entails getting all of these naval supplies provinces. There's quite a few of them dotted about, but there's a lot that can spawn in coastal New World provinces, so that's another concern. Nobles can have their demands, actually. Austria, Muscovy, Hungary. Well, just so happens I also hate Muscovy. That'll tick up, hopefully. And then we'll get the alliance, and then how do I fight you? Personal union over Ryazan as well. Fun never ends. It's a lot of Russians I'd have to kill. A lot of Russians. But I'd rather have Novgorod as a vassal first, so I should wait until Muscovy wrecks Novgorod. Hopefully they don't annex them. Claim Varmland. I think that's worth it. I'll get right on it. Oh, of course, I can't claim any of these Muscovite lands. Well, that's alright. Perhaps what I should be gunning for are Scottish lands. Guaranteed by France, but only for a while. That'll fade away within 8 years. And if I have a claim on Aberdeen, I don't know, can anyone playing as England tell me how hard it is to vassalize Scotland? I'm not sure what percentage they are raw. 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22. That's probably too much. Probably quite a bit too much. Scotland is vassalizable after one province. Cheers. Maybe I should take Aberdeen then. The UK is such a distraction though. Such a Norwegian woodless distraction when I've got all this Swedish land to hoover up. Alright, Scotland, you can survive for another day. Perhaps I should keep the Danish rival so that Hans are still willing to help me out. And I should claim some Danish land. Like Nordjylland. Nordjylland? I don't know. Land. There are naval supplies in Indochina. Well, down in those little islands, they can spawn. A lot of them can spawn. Alright, Polish alliance I can get as soon as I finish my claim on the Swedish province. Back that alliance, claim the Swedish province for my mission, and then prepare for war. If you want peace, you must prepare for war. The thing is, I'm not too worried about knocking out colonizers. Oh, I got excited there, I thought Navarro was taking land. I'm not too worried about colonizers because you can just take over colonies and your colonial nations will deal with them. I will take exploration early, I will take Greenland and some of North America, and I will try to set up all the colonial nations that I can, but when I take land off of other colonies, I'll just go straight to my nations. I won't have to core them or anything, so long as I already have the land set up as a colonial nation. That is the stipulation. But I can deal with that. We're making bank. There is a province in Cherokee that has naval supplies, if I'm not mistaken. Sweden. Why would you do that? And my trouble with Sweden is, who are they going to befriend when they become independent? Probably Poland. Friendly towards Poland, Poland's neutral towards them. Sweden and Muscovy are hostile and threatened. That could work to my enormous advantage. Jump on Sweden, get those Finnish lands back, and then when Muscovy comes for those, I'll remain war leader because I'm Finland's overlord, and I will call in my buddies, Poland, Lithuania. The stream today is only Norway, probably, I don't know. The night is young, it's only 20 past 2, I'll probably be up for quite a while. And it is early days. I certainly do have more FTL ships to unlock, but I want to get, I really want to get the ball rolling with Norwegian Wood. 8 years have passed, but I can still blob more. Great. Polish alliance in 5, 4, 3. Done. Let's hope that is a long and prosperous alliance, because I'm going to need them to put the boot into Muscovy when things go pear-shaped. Muscovy's got a suspiciously bad ruler. Is that their starting heir? No, that's their starting ruler. Huh, okay. Jake ruining my sleeping schedule again. Yeah, well, too bad. Varmland. Effective tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming from 7 in the morning British time. So my apologies to the Americans. But I just stream around my work schedule. There's nothing more to it than that. There is no great conspiracy against you, probably. I should really fight Novgorod. Scotland fabricating on me. Well, bring it on. England will come down on you like a sack of something, that's for sure. Got a claim on Denmark. Got a good 3 years of good 3 years of truce here. But what should I do? I think I should bide my time a bit here. Opportunities will open up when Sweden gets independence, which looks like they will with minimal fuss. Although they might not go independent, and that would be a bother for me. Depends if Wittelsbach decides to be the immortal man again. Best case scenario, Sweden doesn't go independent. I fight a war between Sweden and Denmark, and Sweden goes independent during that war, and I make separate peace with both. Similarly good would be if Sweden actually takes independence. Somebody's telling me to get more barks. I'm not a big believer in that, so no. You spend a lot of money on light ships, they sink, and then you don't see that money again. Rostafan, I'll be having none of that smut around here. It would be in my best interest to keep that relation with England sky high. I see what you're trying to do, England. Just stay away. Okay. It's not looking so good for Sweden there. Crossing penalty must be more than they can manage. Oh, nice! Well on our way to Korea control. Now if Kmta just cocks it, we've got it in the bag. Well, we've got a shot at having it in the bag. Good enough for me. Trouble with scorching all that land and hiring the general is we are a little bit behind in terms of military technology. Okay, so Sweden did get blasted out. There were revolts there. They've got enough to get their independence, but I bet they're going to do what the AI does best and just ignore that. Oh no. Not 4 ducats. I know I would love to culture convert this stuff, but I desperately need all the diplomatic points I can get, he says, whilst being over his diplo limit. How much closer do I have to get to you? Probably be able to diplo vassalize you once I'm done with Sweden. Long way off, but yeah, well. Take farmland. Well, in due time, maybe once they go independent. Muscovy, I'm waiting for you to ally Scotland? Yeah, okay. Gives England something to do if we go to war. Novgorod wants military access. Struggling to figure out why, but no, it's not in my interest. The truce is melting away. Alright, time for speed 4, not much going on. Ah, this again. Now the military power is great, but a star fort in Finnmark could be a lot of use. It's a very low supply limit for anyone that comes to attack me, so if they get stuck in Finnmark they're going to be stuck for a while, especially since it's not yet the age of the cannon. Poland would join in against the Muscovites. I got no CB though. I could warn them, but there's no guarantee I'd take over as war leader from Novgorod. DDR playing as a nation with more than 3 provinces. I've never seen this before. It happens on occasion. Only if there's something interesting to do though, and I think Norwegian Wood's pretty interesting. Pretty difficult, pretty interesting. I'm hoping and praying that they get independence here. I don't want them to just walk away with a couple more provinces. Von Wittelsbach could die, so maybe I'm worrying for nothing, but it would be awful. I should try censored. It's pretty tough. You get away. Alright, relations looking pretty cushy with England. Long may that be the case. What am I doing? I don't need high relations with Finland. When I return their cores from the ball sack of Scandinavia, they'll be loving me anyway. Waste of time. What can my spare diplomat do then? A Crimean alliance? Now that would be something. But they don't know it exists, so unlikely. Alright, almost time to attack Sweden. But they want them to gain their independence. They're just completely failing at doing that though. Yeah, Greek lovers, keep your love to yourself. I'm having none of that. If I had Livonian Order on my side, I could get them in just for the eventual Muscovite War. Something in high relations with them could be prudent. I've also got to remember that I'm going to be racking up quite a bit of aggressive expansion with people. And the Teutons absolutely despise me for what I did. Oh, Lucas, you're westernizing as Ethiopia now. How horrifying. Oh, jeez. It's only one stability, I suppose, but get rid of the points. They're spread out, I won't feel them so much. Come on, Sweden, time for independence. Let me fight you. I'm not going to move my capital to Iceland. Oh no, no. That looks a lot like they just took one province. They didn't? They got independence? Denmark will grant independence to Sweden. Denmark will cede Holland. Look at all those alliances they don't have. Alright, who's closer? Let's get that maintenance up. Get a couple of mercs on the go as well. Again, he's probably going to go for a Jean-Planned. 2 enough? Or 3? I'm going to be going on the offensive here, so more troops are better troops. Come on, there's no time. Gotland will join in. Based Gotland. Has he got land? I think he does. I've got to wait him a couple of months, but that's something I can deal with. July 5th. Still no friends, so I'm afraid it is all over for you. My mission is to take Varmland, is it not? Only gives me prestige. Waste of time. I'll make Dallas my war goal because it's not coastal. It'll be easier to take. Oops, I was meaning to call in my friends. Gotland? Sure you will, buddy. What kind of fleet am I dealing with here? A bigger one than I've got. You won't join in. You certainly won't join in. Cause you're in debt. Pathetic. I worry that Gotland's only going to cost me war score, but they can join in anyway. What's it going to be, Sweden? Also, don't attach to me. Do your own sieges. Do it now! Yeah, just as I thought. Goodbye, Gotlander fleet. Seriously though, do not attach to me. Well, okay, attach to me then. It's better than you going off and getting yourself hurt. Yeah, maybe I'm relying on the Hanseats too much. I could call them in and get rid of our alliance. Of course, on the same coin, that could make them hate me enough to join in a coalition against me when I take this land from Sweden. So many things to balance. Alright, what's it gonna be? Where are you gonna go? Jämtland? Because you're not coming to Västerbotten. What's Sweden's manpower? Asks Fountain Pen. Very high is the answer. But that's no reason for me to be gung-ho. I'd rather scorch my land and let them feast on it. Oh yeah. There we go. That's why I don't invest in trade fleets, because they disappear. Terrible at forgetting about them. Another reason I don't want to be gung-ho here is that he is one tech ahead of me, which gives him morale and tactics above and beyond what I have. Finland, however, is also ahead of me, and he has a... Yeah, we could use Finland's tactics if I let him take over this battle. Works for me. Destroy them, boys. Alright, there we go. Going to Jämtland. Bring it on. Bring on the scorch. .13th. Scorch and farewell. And he's sticking there, so pretty much all of his troops. Let's hope that Sweden starts let's hope Finland starts sieging his own land, so it can take it without spending diplomatic points. And let's get to work on our war goal. Send 1,000 men to go and loot the regular places. I'll keep 8,000 here in whatever this place is called. just to keep a close eye on this 5-stack. Even murking up above our The Hands have started a war against Denmark. Now that's tricky. How about I call you to arms? And they say no. And then I say I'll join your war. Oh, I do join. Damn. Oh well. I'll peace out eventually. Thought I was able to outsmart him there. Obviously not. That gets me in a war that I really don't want to be in. But not to the extent that I want to give you all my money. Well, if the Hands have started, I'm sure they're confident they can win. Although maybe they're only confident because I'm involved. What a mistake to make. Okay, so that siege begins, and you will loot Stockholm at the turn of the month. Again, I'm going to keep these troops moving through the province so they don't take the attrition when they land. I'm serious, that would be about 80 men worth of losses, which is almost well, over half a month. I don't want to lose that kind of manpower. I care about each and every one of my Norwegians. Alright, this is fantastic. Finland is going for those provinces. Stockholm is looted. Might as well let these others join the case. Now, slightly worried about Denmark coming up here, but surely they won't get military access to Sweden. I'm worrying needlessly here. I'm glad I got Gotland in the war, because it's tying up the Swedish fleet. I'm actually going to send a couple of men to besiege Stockholm. Because why not? Somebody, please explain to me why not. Alright, I took a little tick of attrition there, but only because it's the winter attrition. It wasn't due to the siege. Somebody's asking how long are the Finnish cores good for? They're good for a long time, because this is Finnish cultured provinces, so they'll never be lost. However, Finland also has cores on the province of Finland and the province of Åland, which are Swedish in culture. So that's not part of the Finnish culture group, so they will be lost within 50 years. That's within 50 years of the most recent war. So those cores are going to last a long time. The Karelian lands they keep for 150 years because it's in their culture group. Right, I looted that. I can loot Nyland and Viborg, and then I'll swing back for some more looting. Gotta loot it to win it. Oh, jeez. This province is almost done. I don't actually want them to take it. But their numbers have rotted away to nothing. That's unpleasant. He is brutalizing me. Well, when in doubt, merc up. Right, I want to use the general that's on this severely beaten army. So I will slip my fresh troops into it and then send them in. They keep the general, thankfully. Right, another bit of looting done. I'll get these troops back to Stockholm just to defend it, because I appear to be crap at that. Yeah, see, this is the difference the tech superiority is making. He's ravaging me. He's getting good rolls, but I can't blame it all on that. Nice to see you. Right, it's probably going way south. Well, at least I'm no longer at war with Denmark, but it gives me an unpleasant truce. Speaking of unpleasant, he's got me in check here. If he reorganizes his troops and comes for me, then I'm in a bit of trouble. Let's hope one of these sieges finishes up soon, and I can concentrate my men on beating him silly. Or if he sieges my land, that's also in my favour. How cheap is Tech 4? Someone asks. Not cheap enough. Glad I checked that though, because I can hit up my next idea, or my first idea. It's going to be exploration, of course. What else would it be? Alright, so he's going to Varmland. That's not good for me. Keep my troops central so they can react depending on where he wants to go. But that's a 6 stack, and that's not one I want to deal with. Probably reduce me to dust. 7 stack now. I'm already way above my force limits. What are you planning? What are you gonna do? Right, he's getting his troops back so he can attack me here. Hopefully it falls fast enough that I can get all my troops together in one place. Pissing money against the wall here. Yeah, I am terrible at playing Western tech nations because my points max out way too often. Come on, fall for me. Don't want to deal with Swedes right now. That's great. He can spend some trying to siege that back for all I care. It's just tanking his prestige. Alright, the cost of these Finnish provinces are dirt, so that's great too. Finland simulator for PC in 2 days. I'm not sure what you're on about, but it sounds great. Check out those Finnish ideas. Generic, my favourite. Ah, you finally got Orthodox Naj. I am eternally proud of you. Alright, what are you planning here? Are you going for Stockholm? Because if you do, that's not good. Yeah, figures. That's better. Settle for taking back your own lands, and we can all get on with our lives. What is he doing? Oh, he's confident about Stockholm now. Unsurprising, since he has a massive advantage here.